And we're live. All right. Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning thoughts. Let me shout out Esser and Odetta for being the first one here this morning. Let me shout out Sean Cassell. Sean says, Morning fam. Hit the like button as you join the live. June O'Brien says, Good morning. And D-Mac says, Good morning. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special, big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to the driver, the Uber driver, the Lyft driver, the truck driver, the taxi driver, the food delivery drivers, round town and long distance truck drivers. Shout out to everybody going out to work this morning, regardless of what your occupation is. If you're sweeping the streets, if you're collecting garbage, if you're in a corporate environment, shout out to the military personnel, law enforcement personnel, medical personnel. Shout out to every single clean hearted, good hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. Don't let that go over your head. If you're a person that wants good for others the same way you want good for yourself, you're a good person and you deserve respect. Manners and respect to you, and thank you for being here this morning. Listen, uh, right soon as we get in here, I have to announce my $100 winner. Our first $100 winner, scroll all the way back to the top of the chat, and you will see that's the first person in here this morning. And that person is Esserin Odetta. Esserin Odetta, I appreciate you greatly. Thank you. Let me tell you how I came to that. I came to that because I watched for a whole week straight. You were the first person here every single morning, right? So I appreciate you. I know you're on alert and you're tuned in and partaking in this thing that we put together, this family affair that we put together, and you appreciate it, and I could tell. And I appreciate you too. So for that appreciation, this $100 goes to Asarin Odetta. It's not a lot of money, it's just a little appreciation token. So hit me up, SouFLoTV at gmail.com. Let me print it down here. Big SouFLoTV at gmail.com, and tell me your info as far as how to send it to you. Is it going to be Cash App? Is it going to be PayPal? Is it going to be Western Union? Is it going to be one of those ways? And I will make sure that your $100 get to you ASAP. All right. I appreciate you greatly. We'll have another giveaway coming up sometime soon. I feel like I want to do the giveaways randomly though, right? And again, you can't get the $100 if your name is not in green. So just by you having membership to the channel, that's your ticket to this lottery. The numbers are supposed to increase. The goal is to have more names in green, and as the names in green climb, so will the amount that we will be giving away. I had a goal, but we never reached that goal. Apparently that goal was too far off. People thought they were going to make me rich and all this other things. Some people even said it out loud. You think people are idiot. So when time, what somebody said, like, so if you get 500 of us to subscribe, you're rich. I was trying to help other people too in the process. People that reach out for help. So Floyd, can help me with this? Me have a youth and with this and with that, and that's how I help people too. So it ain't for me, just for me. You know. All right. And like I told y'all before, somebody said, um, I'm scared of Jamaica. And we listen when people talk, and listen, it's not addressing the negative as in giving them attention. It's more like using those to teach. I keep reiterating this. It's like using those moments to teach. See, when I'm in Jamaica, I give away money, and I give away good amounts of money to people. So if you're asking where these monies go to people who ask me for help, right? And a lot of the times it end up coming out of my own pocket. But like I said before, for those of you who don't know, I'm a father of six, and I'm not no millionaire. I went to visit my grandfather, which is my last remaining grandparent in Miami. And my grandfather, he is almost 100 years old. So he's coming and going here, right? When them say your head I gather water, yeah, him reach that stage there in our life. So he'll see his great grandkids, but he won't recognize them. And then he'll recognize them, then he won't recognize them 5 minutes later. That part of life him there. So he asked me again, so how much of them you have again? And we all carry his last name, which he all, even when I was small, he used to say, yeah, I want a lot of great grandkids, and you're gonna give me some great grandkids one day, and to keep the bloodline strong and the name going on. So to see that part of life come to fruition now. But anyway, we're gonna see him, and he's like, how many of them you say you have again? I said 6. Him said, my God, you must be rich. Right? He said, that's the first thing he said out loud. And I laughed. He was like, my God, you must be rich. Yeah, not rich. Not rich. I know how to stretch a dollar. I know how to stretch a dollar. I was raised like that. Shout out to my mom. She taught me about chicken and chicken soup, chicken this, baked chicken, fried chicken, jerk the chicken, the chicken every day of the week, chicken, and you survive and you get by and you pinch and you save, right? In other words, then make a little, but save a lot. That's how we do. So I'm not rich for rich. We just have a giving heart, and we feel like if we can help somebody, because we are blessed, so we reach out and help other people too. So getting your membership, to those who are watching and are not members, it's not you making me rich. It's you helping me to not only help myself, but more than anything, to help others. All right. With that said, we got a couple of things to talk about this morning. Asaren, reach out to me as soon as possible, all right? Maybe right after the show or whatever. I'll be looking out for your connects. You're lucky it wasn't Cabbage and Kalaloo. Yes, man, we get that too. You know what? The thing, see, we always do this. We always start off with a list of stuff to talk about, and I end up going left. All right, hear this. I did not experience hardship in life until I moved to the United States of America. Where I was living and being raised in Jamaica, I had things in abundance, Like nobody is stopping you from eating all the star apple, rose apple, banana, everything that grew around the place, just wild. We would eat till we're belly full until we catch colic, and and you mix up too much different things in your belly. Yeah, who know about shitterbush? Mm-hmm. And you make mistake and use courage wipe your body, and your body a scratch. But yeah, and you're on a bush, I go so with the banana leaf them. Anyhow, I grew up with an abundance of things. I had no idea. When I got to America now, that's when it was like, okay, so we're hurting and the lights are off and we have to go do this and mommy working 3 jobs and all these other things. But me never know them life there in Jamaica, my friend. I didn't. So when I was in Jamaica, how that go already. Food in abundance. Plus, I'm from Clarendon, and I'm from up in the hills of Clarendon, where everybody around there is a farmer. So we had everything in abundance. Whole heap of cow if you want, beef. Whole heap of funny. Somebody asked me the other day, where does oxtail come from? I said it sounds just like what it is. It's the tail of the ox. They're like, oh my God, y'all eat that? It's like hanging off the back of the animal and just fresh. Soon cook some gear. But anyhow, we had chickens and pig and goat and cow. And if you think about the food, them we had yam, dasheen, breadfruit, banana, potato, callaloo, cabbage, plantain, just name it, we had it. So I didn't grow up in knowing about shortage of food. I was never hungry. I was always full. My plate, them when my grandmother make my plate for dinner, and that was every day. The plate used to big like some big people plate, even though it used to have one piece of meat in there. Or and you try to eat everything else. I'd save your little meat for last. We didn't eat much meat, even though we produced a lot of meat. Them elders knew what they were doing. They knew that it wasn't healthy to pack up your belly with meat. So they used to mostly put, you would get enough gravy, yes, to go with your yellow yam and some green banana. And some of them dumpling that make with flour, but it have whole heap of cornmeal in it too. Cause cornmeal dumpling will make your doodle easier, but flour dumpling will bung you up and these kind of things. Learn from them. But we had things in abundance, man. A foreign come give me hard life. So anybody who anybody who have the notion that did I suffer? Actually, somebody did say that. Yeah, like a piss bed boy, you did a suffer Jamaica and thief people things, people fruit off of them tree and all kind of stuff. I was laughing at comments this weekend. That's why your runway go foreign and all these. Actually, no. No. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. And that is why I consider myself an advocate also for like betterment in Jamaica, because I wish I could like bottle up my childhood in Jamaica and just give it to every Jamaican child. I know that they would grow up to be more focused and functioning and more balanced people. You know, take away the trauma and replace it with what I grew up with. Oh man, that was heaven on earth. That was heaven on earth. I'm blessed. I am truly, truly, truly blessed. Truly blessed. Uh, Vicky Victory says, growing up was fun. Miss Morris and others had all the fruit trees in the world. Everybody for trees gets reared daily. Yeah, who used to have thinking toe? Mas Reggie. Mas Reggie had a big old thinking toe tree that was right across from my yard. And we used to stay out there and try fling. The thinking toe tree them grow big in or maybe it's because I was so small. And we used to fling stone and try lick down thinking toe. And when you try eat them and them choke you and these things. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Blessed good morning, SouFLo and family and classmates.
Manners and respect family, what go on?
Yeah, we tell us here living that memory. That memory I live in about party and come back, you know.
Mm-hmm. May I tell you?
A good living man.
Yes. And you know what?
Yeah,
we never know. We never did know. So we did have luxury when we did have it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we never did know it when we did have it. We did just think, oh, we can't wait for go foreign because my mother them they're foreign. But you didn't know you had luxury.
You know, every day. But then I say, I wouldn't mind shipping a barrel and then ship a barrel back up to me.
Imagine if them could do that.
But you know, you got Jamaica want America and stuff.
Right.
And you want the food
we want true talk, my brother. Very true talk.
Man, we tell you some shit talk about like anything they want.
I make them ship up a barrel for you.
Flat like that shit,
straight off of the land. Straight off the land.
I wrote up right at the riverside. You got to be in the belly full of rose apple.
Rose apple.
Yeah, tell you.
But I used to name rose apple like hug.
Are you from Klein and I mean from Portland? You know everything that Portland.
Not true? Not true? Me have all some plum tree around the back there, you know, say my wife, we go Clarendon, and as she go around the back, she said, no, plum tree, and she pick plum and I eat plum, and me I said to myself, say, that them from me I pick me, and me never know, so them, me could have eat them. So much food up on the land.
Every summer my mother used to send me to Clarendon and my sister.
See it?
And my race course.
Aye.
But a girl fall in love with me down there. And a man try to chop me up.
A man try to chop you up?
Yeah, the girl with the fucking line.
Yeah, them you know that part they go already.
Kid my shit come, but my brother-in-law was farmer, so he have my shit for them bicycle like that.
Them long maga machete them. Wait, the cane machete have the hook on the end, man.
Yes.
Yeah, them call that a billy.
Yes.
Yeah, them use to draw the cane so and then chop.
The man but the bicycle rider come, but the situation that is
save you.
And so we are going to buy you. That's my brother that you
know. Yeah, them we hurt you for them woman around the summer, so. From them time till now. You know, go back. We'll go back neither. We'll go back neither.
But we love the fire still because we used to get drunk about the can back up. You put like that good sugar, you know.
Jankrabati is rum. For those of you who don't know, it's a kind of rum where we'll put you on your behind. It's a strong rum. See?
I'll cut your heartstring too.
Cut your heartstring. But yes, brother.
But I tell you, man, every time you come with an instrument,
you can relate.
Right back up.
Yes.
Because I met that original a whole lot of the other day and said, tell them so they don't know about roasting 20 breadfruit in a bamboo fire, you know?
I saw.
And 1 stick of butter.
I saw.
I hear what I said.
Yeah.
Is it Papa time when I sing a song about when we go hungry with treat and sardine and one for the rice? We never have treat in a sardine.
I want.
Yeah, one stick of butter.
Yeah.
And 20 breadfruit. And they say one come with one in a mackerel, one in a sardine, one in a mackerel, walk come take a breadfruit.
And food in your plate till you're full.
I tell you.
Yeah, man.
America, I'm going to feel the wickedest thing.
See, so you can relate to me, my brother. In Jamaica, I did not know what that was. When
I'm trying to tell some people right now, they're going to say, if you just plant a back on a backyard like we used to do, this was sweet potato in the yard, that's she planting. From my brother jump out. Nobody don't want to plant about the place.
See.
But they want everything hampering.
So you got here, man. You know, everything is for a time, you know.
I'm trying to see if we can ship back some food up till we share it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's why we say when the guy eat the fresh food at one time, the breakfast, they feel different.
So listen up. It's good to reminisce, man, because them times that it look like them days they're gone, you know. Them days are gone.
People when they and you know when go back to live.
Cause even who are live there right now, not living so like how we used to live.
No.
Yeah.
The young youth they now plant and the farmer them dead up.
Right. So it's a time gone by, man. But boy, we thank the elders and those before us still, you know. We're blessed.
And them cut down enough of the tree them too.
Yeah. Or them spray down enough of the tree them too, and the tree them not growing no more where them used to grow before. That too.
Well, we know we go with the tree them and the banana them too.
Yeah.
Because my mother used to send, my uncle used to be a watchman of the banana.
Wait.
Plantation near Golden Gate.
Crystal G, hold on there. Crystal G says, I might get beat up for this, but as a proud Caledonian, only Kingston people feel hunger.
Actually, you know, you know, I said that up here, you know.
Yo.
Since he left Portland, go live at Kingston, you know, how hungry.
I saw. Boy, Kingston are like concrete jungle, not true? Compared to the rest of
yes.
Compared to, a country me come from, me proud. You know, they used to laugh after we and call we all kind of name country bunking and say you're slow.
Country bunker,
we're not too smart and all these things. We not care. Country is where it's at. Whole heap of land space to run up and down. No police are chase with fresh water. They have a chuck up in a river. Now, be at a river and spring.
In my yard right now.
Yeah.
We're gonna take water from the public works.
No, where you get the water from?
Well, we have a thing where water pump up underground.
Yeah.
And one big tree that and then we run pipe for half mile. Come my yard and share it in one neighborhood around there.
See it.
So everybody have a pipe that they have and fresh water and nobody not pay the water rate. They tell us one put a solar plant around it so they not pay electric bill like that.
Still. Nice. That's
smart. Grew up one man.
Yeah. One nice like be at the river.
Oh God.
and the water they cold in the man. When the water lick you have to dance, but you get used to it.
Yeah, but water run from north to south and from east to west from past the house, right? My brother used to beat me every day, say if you're down in the water, mama can't money to bury you. I can't swim all the way up.
You still can't swim?
Every time I get water, I go back and look at my brother back, man. But me, I tell you,
see it.
Me used to river every day.
Boy. Yeah, man, reminisce with me, man. Thank you. I appreciate you reminiscing with me, brother. Man is here.
Yeah, man, I respect every time.
All right, King. Yeah. A little bit of reminiscing. You see, we always start off one way and then, but I can't help it. I'm telling you, that life was good. Somebody said, me grew up at Kingston and I was never hungry. I understand that. I'm not saying everybody in Kingston hungry, but most of the hunger in Jamaica is concentrated in those areas. That's what we are saying, you know. We don't have no zinc fence community at Clarendon, not in Clarendon, but in country. Country we have, you might say, broke down house or some, you know, dilapidated looking houses, but we don't have garrison communities like and these things in abundance, and then crime and poverty as well, to that degree still in most of the country. So country life is where it's at for me. Call me slow, say a country boy, and all these things are the best life. The best life. If we want chicken, we go outside and kill a chicken. That means you know right where your food come from. You grew that, you raised that chicken. And we go out and we kill a chicken. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
Morning, fam. What go on? Talk us now.
Yeah, man, that's it. When I say, the country life we are talking about.
Country life you talk about.
Yeah, but me not a country man, me talk about the town things thing.
What else about that?
I tell you, say, I really talk, man, we go to the town, you do that kill me to blood now.
I told you grow up, born and grow up.
Yeah, man.
I say hungry when I kill you.
Yeah, man.
See
what you want now? You still have no food to go with the skin. You can buy your family skin. You see what I say?
Right, right.
Because no beauty have it more than me skin.
Yeah.
And all right, because I'm going to bank to go for it.
See it.
You know me, my father, think about goal side.
Yeah. Over there, so rough.
No, I want to me, why is it put me on the very rainfall? Water comes to the top and water comes inside, you know. Yeah, man. Well, my father will never win and make money still. My father never make money, you see me? So, we are going to say it's been rough searching. And I'm not, a whole time rough searching, for nothing. I tell you that, you like told me, rough searching.
So, wait there, you used to visit country?
Yeah, man, I'm going to talk about country.
All right, so when you used to visit country, you used to feel like, you know, and go back to town, don't?
Well, you wouldn't say that still.
You would
you know like it.
You wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Every yard of you have great bridge, what do you like?
Every yard, wait, they have every yard of what?
A great night.
Oh, a country.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because we have one piece of land, so we bury with people them on with own property and these things. But you don't like that.
No, I mean, like, because the country music was still in the names, you know.
Yeah.
Chill out, you know.
You're afraid of Duppy.
Oh, you mean? You see that? No. You see Duppy down there already still, you know.
You see Duppy down there already?
Yeah, man, that's fear, man, you know, about man, you know, fear.
What?
Yeah, man, for real, but the country is man, because if you go one place named Prospect, isn't it?
Yeah.
Don't concept in Ireland. Because my father come from Prospect and my mother come from Discovery Bay. But they meet up at town. So me used to go Discovery Bay and my auntie. At the by my mother's side. I used to go at Chilani and my grandmother and my father and mother.
Audrey, right? Wait, then go on talk.
What I tell you, the two places me used to go, man, this is my auntie yard. And my mother, father yard, two times only, you know. And her husband used to work with Kaiser, you know.
Same.
So when me go there, because I told me that I don't have fruit in my mother, when I type of thing, you know.
Same.
You see me, so when me go there, you see the best butter, you cook that like cheese, you know. I'm going to come to, you know, see me, go them there for it, fruit egg. We don't have them through their tongue there because they beat it first, you know. Beat it first and then they fry it, they say don't scramble. Yeah, man, so you can place there, you know, hungry virgin.
No, man.
But I tell you, say, you know the tongue there? Hungry that kill me to go out now.
That's it. You know, I don't like about town now. Town too fast. You see, as a country youth, I like my quiet. So we know where to find nice when we're ready for nice. We go out in the town, in the city. But then you have, you know, you can go right back off and you're quiet, and everywhere around which part me come from is quiet. Quiet. Like we just get, I know too long ago, we get good road and regular road and electricity, string up them place there, them something there. Even when the rest of Jamaica did have electricity and stuff, people which part me come from, I like how we last get it, because we did still carry buckle torch. You remember and clean lamp shade and these
Yeah,
things.
man.
Yeah. So me kind of like that.
Alright.
Town just too busy and look dangerous to me. Like too much are going.
Alright, here people talk all the time about how them go, like you could this no big people and them type, no go from strength to the virtue. If I may go, nobody can talk to you to okay, understand what I say?
Nobody can talk to the youth them too hard.
No, some respect for me.
Town that.
People that say like, go town pass a big man for a road and a thing them man and them never get to them look like 70.
That's why next thing me used to remember about town. So the youth them used to brawling and you know them they were more outspoken and more disrespectful than country youth.
Yeah, man, them never be a town birds, you know, so boy you have to respect big people and them type of thing. Your foolishness that because real man say if all of you disrespect a big person can hold them and beat them and
yes.
beat
you again, yes.
Then they are telling them you come and pick you, kill them up and come kill you.
See, yeah. I know how thing go.
Yes, so the country growing and the town growing are two different going.
Yeah, absolutely. We grow different. True. Thanks for sharing here, my brother. Manners and respect.
Respect anytime.
Yeah.
Big up everybody like chat and everything.
All right, manners.
Yeah, man.
Yo, true talking on. Hear what I'm just saying? Somebody asked about rolling calf. Listen, me tear down banana walk already. But rolling calf, my grandmother used to say, when my grandmother tried to beat me, we used to go outside, right? And she used to say, you can stay out there. Stay out there. You're going to see rolling calf or you're going to see your great grandmother. My great grandmother was buried and my great grandfather is buried. Like him said, when the light bulb country is, they have the grave like right close to the house. Everybody backyard have grave in it. Same way for it, right? So anytime I go out the door now, I try to run from a little beating. She used to say it's either your great grandmother because she's not pleased. As my grandmother saying, your great grandmother is not pleased with your misbehavior. She'll visit you out there. If you want to see me out the door and I'm off my fingernail and come free, you know. I'm free. Anything moving on the bush or rolling car for me. So I start tearing down the place. Hi. One time I beat down the door and I said, okay, grandma, okay, me take the beating. She let me in. I should not even beat me. But though I'm afraid, I tell him, but yeah, we grew up under that. Rolling calf out the door, and we our ancestors walk around our property, and then if you misbehave, our grandparents, our parents, them go tell your great grandparents, and then we come shut your dopey box if they're displeased. And this hold on, let me try answer. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Yeah, morning, SouFLo.
Morning, fam. What going?
Yeah, man, I don't know if I hear my good, but nah, show it up from out of Germany, you know?
Yeah, big up yourself. We're loud and clear. We're here. Which part of Germany are you?
Yeah, man, the same place near military base where you used to trap back in them time there.
Same. So you're in the Schweinfurt area?
No, I'm the more Vilsex side.
Vilsex side, okay.
Grafenor and Vilsex side.
Ja. Long that's a nice for party, nice for party, but not for training.
Yeah, true. Actually, cool about like donkey right now. What I do.
Wicked. Me I tell. Me have to sleep out in that man.
I call for chime in on the whole countryman and town man thing. There's a countryman at art still, and I call country me born. Matter of fact, so a country me born in a house, me not born in a hospital.
Same.
So, but what me think, me's a poor countryman like you say, and I feel like so the country youth them have better health than the man in a town. Cause you know why? Me a 41-year-old. I have all of my teeth them same way, none more rotten. Right? Me never have to go to hospital yet except for when me broke my hand I play football.
Same.
You see headache and back pain and them something that me hear everybody about. Me not get them something that knock on wood. And me credit that to my country where a morning time a beer bush tea.
And that mean I got access. So them used to give you mint and your Cersei and them thing there and
Leaf of life, everything, guinea hen weed, everything.
Guinea hen, comfrey. Yes, yes.
Yes, man. All of them whisk business, all of them tree root business are weed.
Strengthen up your immune system, not sure.
We used to have to walk to school about 5 miles to that school. One shoes. When the rain fall, you have to take off that and put in your bag and walk come home.
Yes. You used to cross river go to school?
No, me never have to cross river, but me have a brother who used to have to cross river. A Frankfield.
All right. And them part them my people that too. We used to have to cross river go to school. And when river come down, we have to walk around the long way. Yo, memories, man.
A sentence side, me the day a sentence side, because my father, they have all of a fitness. But they have K Valley, Bagwell, K Valley, James Hill, they're supposed to familiar with them.
Yes, man, yes. Yes.
Yeah, man, so I don't have them side every Friday. You understand? You see the whole huge.
Wait, fix your phone. Something happened to your phone. Something happened to your phone. We're not hearing you anymore.
Yeah, you hear me now, SouFLo?
Yes, you're good.
Yeah, man, you see the whole heap of soda and them something where them kids are nowadays I grow up on. We never have access to them something there.
You're right.
We not even have fridge one at a time.
Right.
I suck weed drink. Me know a man them I go why me for that, but me not here. I suck weed drink.
Yeah.
You see me?
Yeah, that's a food.
Yeah.
That was our soda and fast food. Bull and pear, and if pear they bout and there you get a piece of cheese with it. Hot bread and butter and those kind of things. We never get fast food.
Everything there country. When we're hungry, we're gonna pick one fruit off of one tree.
Facts.
We go thief cane. If you not no cane, we go thief piece of cane. We go name a grapefruit. We go name apple. We go pick jackfruit. I just them things let me grow up until me probably around 12, 13. And I feel like that them things that make me have the health that me have. Because I have a brother who older than me. We grew up a country too, and I see him healthy.
Yeah, man.
You see me?
Yeah,
and me are 41. I mean, everywhere people think me are 25.
I want to tell you something. You still stick to you still try to stick to where you grew up with?
Yeah, but boy, over Germany, right? So me can't do that. So me that, but me as a youth, me have a solid foundation health-wise, because my brother and I military just like you, and we go up and post to exercise with them every morning after 5 c.m. Me run up and down with the soldier, them see me a morning time when I'm do them PT. So me as a man who keep physical, and me the athletic, me run sport, me run track and field, and warm up and play football.
All right.
So me still athletic, see me.
All right.
Now and then me might see me belly get a little bit roundish, yes, but me still in a shape, see me. Me run up any hill, climb any stairs, me lift any amount of weight, see me.
Same.
You understand me?
Yeah, man. The foundation, the people them setting up the way. True us.
Yeah, man. So no listen to nobody when them talk about countryman this and countryman that. Yeah, my brother. No listen to nobody here.
At all, fam. Country and proud. That's right there.
Yeah, man. So big up my brother, just that me want to say still. See? All right. They are butter with the coal. Yeah.
Man, as I respect, I try to stay warm here, so them place the way you in now. Me not go back to so again. Nah, sir.
America, me originally migrate going on. Me originally migrate that Florida, but when them deploy me brother come over here, me just run with him because I'm in my room bad so anyway and then you see me?
Yeah. It's good for the experience, man. And it's nice which part you're there if you're gonna like, you know, partying and these kind of things, socializing and stuff, but
yeah, me like the party. You know why me like the party? For watching the fight. Also, they don't know fight when them done party, so better.
You which party? You there around enough infantry soldiers where you and that's how them train and stuff. Like especially before we deploy, that's one of our main training grounds. The people that make me sleeping on the snow, that's how no brother. I first started.
Them not see them too much, brother. Listen, right, you see when the club over, I'll have to just go buy one popcorn, I'll buy one of them donut boxes from the Turkish people and this and sit down and cut your thing with the popcorn and just watch man thump out man teeth or watch man step on man 2 and 5 over nothing.
Frustration.
And then, you know, say the regular police them can't trouble them, and military police have to come for them.
You know what? Yes, but a whole lot of testosterone built up and a whole lot of heavy training, and then man, I look at place to release some of that energy there, you know. And and they end up
man,
like
they
that.
fight too much, man. Man, they fight too much, man.
Yeah, but you know, when it's time for ride out though and deploy, is a whole different thing though. You know?
Yeah, man, that's true, man. But boys, me there so flow go and make it best. Me work you know in the German society. Me end up have to learn all a new language. I think that's the best thing me ever do for myself in my adult life. Learn a new language and things. So
that's awesome.
Probably me not even come back America no time soon. I think my brother will come back. Them have to go to Texas in the next couple of months. I think me I just go and stay and I like it. So it's slow, but I kind of like it. It's kind of better than Florida where everywhere me turn, shot at bus and police are run you down and rare and things, you see me?
And Germany have healthy food too, and them clean.
Yeah, man, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, them eat healthy.
Them tax high, but you see where your money are going. Like Jamaica where you can't pay tax and you can't see no good road, your garbage now get picked up regular and
wait,
let me ask
you something. You married over there? Or no?
No.
Okay.
No.
So you're there as a single man.
Yeah, man, but me might do a thing. Me might eventually do a thing still, you know. But boy, I'm afraid that marriage thing so flow. I'm not gonna lie.
Me not blame you.
Afraid that marriage thing, but boy, I go up in age. I know I have some youth that want to have a stable family life. So I might eventually do a thing still. You see me?
All right, so well, best of luck to you, my brother, and go and enjoy life here.
Yeah, man. I say nothing. My brother say for you up to yeah.
Yeah, man. Tell him manners and respect, man.
All right, cool, my brother. Big up.
Big up. Cool. Why the place where he's at in Germany, that was one of our main training ground. Listen, at the first time me sleep in a bag, wrap up with the next man, me actually wrap up the man in my legs them. Like when you sleep with woman and you throw a leg over woman or a woman throw her leg over you, and some me wrap up man. Yo, the place. Hey, live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Hey, SouFLo. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, fam. How you doing this morning?
Not too bad. Every day above ground is a blessing.
Yes, indeed. Indeed.
But here, all of the country people them are roll out, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They're Kingstonian.
All right, talk to him. Yeah, I know.
I realize that I talk about Kingstonian, they have the privilege one I have.
Oh, God.
I grew up with a whole heap of tree in a yard in a Kingston 30 years. I do everything I want to do. I eat all I want to eat. Because my father love to plant up stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I do all I want to do. So I feel like a Kingstonian don't live life. We live life though.
So yeah.
I know country bunk and I don't live life.
And some, you know, and that me say some. Because we there, we got town already and we see, you know, we see some place plant up and thing. And it look weird. If you see banana tree in a in a them place there are people yard and these things.
He have everything you can think of. You know, some never used to like country. My father come from St. Mary. My mother not a country.
Why you never used to like country though?
Bored. My sister and me used to go country. Me not like it. And the same thing with the grave them. They decided, oh, SouFLo, it's scary.
You know, to say everybody from town said the same thing and the grave them.
SouFLo, my mother used to beat me to stay. When them come late, we have my sister them glad to stay. Me start to strip up clothes.
You want
and
left.
I cry, and I roll up ground cat, me want go home. Me not stay in the country, me don't like country.
When they left, you say rolling camp soon come.
Believe that Canada. And you need to visit Jamaica right now. Nobody can tell me about country. Not even sleep at night.
Even still?
Even still, me not like country.
No, man.
You come like me allergic to country.
No,
and my grandmother, may God rest her soul. You can't carry she come to Kingston to take sick.
Oh God. Yeah, me never told the Kingston thing. My people them know the Kingston thing neither. They country them thing there. Because it's so, I don't know, it's two different vibes, you know that.
Yeah, two different
We live with the
vibes,
duppy
but
them then. We live with the
like
relatives
little
them we
enough.
pass. Eh.
Little. I remember in a primary school, and my mother and my father dropped me off. They beat me for the sake of me. I run, go back to the vehicle, me strip off my
Oh
clothes,
God.
naked and cry. Me no want to stay. So them have to end up come pick up me because me always take sick. Because me don't want to stay.
Oh gosh. No, sir. Climb tree, run through banana walk. Somebody said, "Uno might have all the trees, but we have the acres, and that is facts." You see? So you don't know what all them
That's
things they
true.
feel like. You don't have river. You used to carry water from spring. You used to go a river go bathe. Them thing they
Listen,
wanna
it's
don't
so
have.
slow. Country water too cold.
A true.
If you follow country water, you're nasty.
A true. You know, so one time me I grew up, right? Me used to have to bathe the night. And me get used to it. But you see, after me leave Jamaica, me go back down to my friend and me don't know, remember one night me I go out. So me I go party with my cousin. My cousin was a student at UA at the time. And school get break and it two away. They are the grandparents, them house and stuff. In a Clarendon there. So we are get ready now. This man I get ready at midnight for go party, you know. So me want to leave earlier because me become Americanized. Get there early, have fun. And my cousin I said, no man, people don't roll out till all midnight. So midnight, here we do. Go run at the back of the house, pick up a cheese pan, and just scoop up the water, the cold water, so soap, strip down himself, soap up himself in at 12 o'clock at night, you know, and just duck himself, douche. That time me in there in a winter jacket when me carry go down to Jamaica. And me I said, me nah beard. Me I go just the same as me is. Dirt never fall upon me, so it nah kill me. Me nah beard. Cause it
No,
cold.
water cold, man.
Yeah, but the people them there don't think so it cold. I hit make them drunk, so them beard in the cold water.
You know, my grandmother used to have to boil up water for me beard.
Yes,
Else
me
me
too.
not bearding.
Me too. Me too. But someone now and then they used to douse me in a cold water to man. But
And
as
then the penny
now,
wally at night time.
me used to
Me
like
could not
those.
take it. Them only for night there night time. Cause I feel like I duck with them in the grave or something. Nothing to be like Kingston.
You're real
My
Kingstonian,
older
man.
sister is love country. The next one, yeah, you know when move a country when I get older and the dance I keep. Kingstonian I step in a dance with country people looking good. But if you dance over, try carry me back in my yard.
You're a real Kingstonian, man. You're a real town people because all the things what me like is the things that you afraid or don't like. So yeah, two different set of people, for real.
We're not good when you're ready to carry pan a water pot head and it's sturdy
Yes,
and
yes,
two
and pull
buckets
up the
in a
drum
hand
them.
of a shoulder. Hey, we're not
Yes.
strong a climb that in there.
Yes, yes. That all that are the fun. All that are the fun. Gone a bush.
The greatest thing though about growing up in our time, because I'm 43 years old, is we experience good food and it's still in a way it build we right about now.
Facts. Just like what the
And
other
even
caller
though
said.
I live in
Facts.
Canada, when summertime, my plant and my organic stuff them. But try to make sure I stay I eat healthy. Me not leave what me know. Me keep it within my household.
Yes.
Still cook my curry chicken, my stew chicken, my fried chicken, and my rice and peas. Yesterday, me never people rice and peas. I make a big pot of chicken put and beef soup.
I saw. See it there?
Me not lose where I come from. Me keep my culture. And because me in a white man country.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
Preserve
everybody to
yourself.
remember them roots. I remember, yeah, well, maybe not get the same type of food, but eat your food.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I was gonna tell the next caller before, but since you're there, I say, let me tell. There was a scientist. The scientist said whatever it is that you grew up on for the first, I think, the first 7 years of your life, I believe it was. That is how your genetics and your body structure internally is set. So him say if you deviate from that as an adult and start consuming foreign things, then your body are gonna start doing new things But if you want to keep yourself together, stick
you have
to
to stick a lot,
right.
and things are gonna happen to you. Your body, even if you take sick, your body don't know how for boom back. And you understand, we Jamaican, we have a food team, our culture. Well, if we even take sick,
right,
for some reason the body does heal we quick.
True, very true.
If you look in my cupboard right now, every bush where there are Jamaica in my cupboard, merengue, mint, everything, sorrow, everything. They just carry from Jamaica, I'm gonna put it in my cupboard.
Same thing for we. Same thing for we. We have some big bag of all of them something there in there. So yeah.
The only thing I say, don't lose your roots.
Don't lose your roots.
Some Jamaica, not all of them, some of them come and don't remember where they come from and adapt the system and start eating some stupid things and obesity, kicking, diabetes. Just remember where you're coming from and stick to your food.
Yes. Big message of the morning, and I like it.
Yes.
I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Keep the kids and tell your wife hi for me.
Will do. Is a vibe. Bless up here.
Skin to you.
All right. Yeah, it's a vibe. It's a joy. It's a joy. We are all a joy this morning. Mr. Baba Wright says, me to Carla, my bush tea specialist. Veronica Gale says, country is very difficult for me. Can't stand country. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, fam. What go on?
Listen, the scientist there, I tell the truth, he kill me with bush tea, kill me with all sort of sitting.
You get it too.
Me get it, and I told my grandmother come from country, and she really born and grew there, and she came to town when she was young, and me I grew. Me I try to go also past KFC. Grandma, can I get some KFC? What KFC for?
KFC.
But then yeah, this
KFC.
I'm going and just give some yam, give some soup, give some meringue, sursi, ginger, turmeric, and make lime juice with that by her hand. Pick mango off a tree and breadfruit and roast it and ackee and saltfish and how to eat your apple and pumpkin and watermelon and coconut and
why? The list long.
All of me go.
And a town you grow.
And I told me, bro.
And you know,
when we used to go a country for a funeral or just to say hi.
Saying.
We used to in Oxford go. And I like look at the scenery. And town kind of fast, yes. But I don't have this with town. Just like how I can understand it, just like how I understand country.
Okay.
Because
so you appreciate both of them.
Right, because town is man's creation.
Yeah.
It's the urban center, it's what we made. And country's got creation. So when you go closer to the earth,
I like that. I like how you put that.
Yeah, man, it kind of make you. That's why some people don't like town. Because when you go into town, it's like, where is our connection to God? It's kind of like a
separation kind of from nature kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't walk on the ground barefoot.
Yeah.
You can't run up and down unless you want nail in your foot.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
When you go to a country and you sleep and wake up and we say, oh, the bed's so cold. Yes, I want and I look outside and I feel like rain falls. And the rain falls.
Everything wet up, no rain, no fall, I do.
Yeah. Yes. And me, I'm looking at the bush and I don't see an end inside. Me, I say, what going on? You sit and do me, what me I go do? I see at James we go and everybody have a little like after church. Saturday night or Sunday night have a little gathering and going at the town and we walk until we reach one auntie yard and one walk it was so far. But we just walk, go like a mile and a half, go down somebody else's house and just go eat one big food. And this is your cousin. What cousin you have so?
Everybody have food for you when you reach them yard too, you know. A country that, you know.
And they say, a long time I don't see you. But I say, I'll first me see you. I don't know you.
Them know you know.
Yeah, man. They kill chicken and then putting the water and everything. And when everything done and said, 50 people, 100 people on that part there, eat the same food.
It's the same food. Country is love, man. Country is love. The way you just described that just now, yes, that's exactly. Walk and yam. We used to walk. We couldn't eat from anybody, but you know you have your special family members where you are allowed to. I mean, I say every yard you go, food that they're waiting for you. A pot of bubble somewhere, or they're about to put on a pot, or me soon done cooking or stay and get something to eat before you go up on the road. And these kind of things. Yes.
My grandma used to tell stories when she was young, and her mother used to cook on pot. Her mother bought much pitney, 11 pitney, and then the father have more pitney after that, which when some other man's son way. He used to cook on big pots. And at night time when I might eat the pot and everything, and she used to pitney pick on the bush. And pitney that look, and then once I put no. The mother says, "Who is there?" And they come from the bush and say, "I am mom," and I say, "I food, y'all look." All right, stare at this one.
And give them some food.
Feed them a plate and give them some.
Yes.
Yeah, man. As for them, they did nice.
Even
used to.
Even that, like you don't have to be family. You don't have to be family. Them a look for feed everybody.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a community thing. And
yes.
At that time, it's a better growing up. Even when you just say, when I eat from certain people. I said, she grew me, like, I make a candy and everything. She said, don't eat it straight away. I said, why? She said, no. Whenever I get stuff, you throw it away. Don't eat it.
Yeah.
And I can give I could have made you. Don't eat it. Don't sweeten or nothing.
Yes.
You care for yourself and you care for who you eat from. And it's a good thing. Is a good way to live and grow.
Yeah. Me just used to think that my grandmother never want me eat like from certain people because she never liked them. Or some used to tell myself, never really understand why, because she never spell it out to us, you know. But now me know. You know, say I know this youth. I know this Me know this youth that went to Jamaica, right? And them give him a cup of tea. And the youth mad from them give him the cup of tea. And you know what was in the cup of tea? Mushrooms. Shrooms them boil. Make tea. Y'all need to be careful for real. And you need to teach your children this too. Stop making them walk and eat from everybody, because some people are, this is my grandmother's spirit. Grandma used to say, some people are vindictive, some people are just plain out evil. Some people don't want to see your children come out to be good. And there'll be some people that's smiling with you and saying, how am I grow? Boy, I'm look so big now and everything. Them people that will look to hurt your kids, right? Especially if your children are doing better than theirs, passing all their milestones, excelling. The youth, them boil a cup of tea, give the youth, you know, and it's a mushroom tea, and him went into a psychosis. All to them still not right.
And when I used to go to church, and as you said, that people who don't like it because you are better than their kids. When I was going to church, I used to sing in church. I used to sing soprano almost every single song them play. I sing soprano, and me sing main lead. There was this lady with her son. Her son could have sing too. And I don't know if it's because every time they pick me or them pick a certain group of people, she didn't like that. She'd always give me like a look, and she'd always treat me a certain kind of way when I feel like say she handled me. I don't know if adults realize, but when you're adult and you're talking to somebody else's child or with somebody else's children, they can tell if you don't like them. They can feel it. It's a very odd feeling. And when she want, see some food here. Oh, you're hungry? I know they have some stuff. I said, no. I'm all right. My stomach full. I'm going to go home. I'll live for 10 hours. I go home and I eat when 10 hours done. Yeah. I eat from you. Because me and choir stand up and I sing. And you give me look from back at church like so it church thing again, see? So certain people you just keep away from and just we can trust. I know you see them.
If the vibe's not right, neither you don't eat from them.
Right. I want to go to America and serve people. Jamaica, we come in at the store. What kind of chicken that? I say, a teriyaki chicken. You real? What do you mean? No, they make it chicken if they because always stay they take chicken on the back. But the chicken real and say, no, you know. But we just feel like said chicken real and then laugh. And they say, okay, I'm gonna take some.
See it. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you grew up at town and still enjoy some of the country life, and me like how you break this down. Appreciating both sides, right? All right. Big up yourself, man. All right. And thanks for sharing. All right. All right. Listen. Look, we are gonna turn this whole thing in a reminiscing morning. While we're talking about that, there's a story here I wanted to talk about this morning, right? So there's a story here about a pregnant girl who is a 12-year-old pregnant girl who is expecting twins. Now, I don't know if the story is real. Kids feel the energy, says Onika St. John Jones. Facts. Kaitaja Empress says, my mother would say, if you don't see kids playing or lurking around someone's yard, don't go there. The energy is not right. Yeah. Another thing they used to tell us is, if you know so the house have children and you don't see the children playing, then something are going over there, because children can't turn them heels. Picnic have to play. Picnic have to run up and down and play. So you can't have the picnic. Any house where you see kids locked up and hidden and moving funny and acting weird, not being children, they used to tell us to look out for those things too. Again, we were so small, we didn't really understand. I was so sheltered, I didn't understand what they were trying to say, but they were actually trying to protect me. And I know that now. That's how protected I was, that even the warnings, I never know what them I want me for. You say, okay, grandma, and that's it. Then we were told not to tell anyone we were leaving. Karen notice. We too. When you fly go foreign, don't tell nobody. For facts. And that's funny, because as grown people today, look at what we have had to resort to. Exactly what them used to teach with. Now, when you're flying, you don't tell a bag of people you're coming anymore. And when you're leaving, you don't announce to everybody, yes, Friday, may I fly out, you know. You don't do that no more. No, you confuse people when them say, when you leave? Wednesday. Wednesday, I'll still be here. Or you get them one next date. When you leave Friday, that time you fly out Wednesday, and these kind of things. Because of the way how the place is now, right? What we have become. But they were preparing us for all this from even back then, and we didn't even know it. Look at us relying on all the stuff we were taught by those that came before us. Your sister them did not prepare with survival though. All right. Don't lend your textbook to no classmate. I told somebody this a few days ago. I says, you're a big person now, as in big grown somebody now. If your exercise book, remember when we used to call it exercise book? If your exercise book used to have your timetables in the back of it, I don't think they even make those no more. 1 to 12. And you have to do you had to know your timetables and all this. Times have changed. Them youth nowadays, them have spell check. We had to know how to spell words. Them have spell check. Them have grammar check. We had to know how to construct a sentence. When we are looking for definitions for words, who remember the Encyclopedia Britannicas and big old dictionary them were thick like so? That little regular dictionary them, the big dictionary them, and library. Now we have cell phones and Google. All right. And you say, Google, what is so and so? And Google says it right back to you. I swear, I think I would have ruled the world if I had Google when I was growing up. Or maybe when I got all the way off course. Because be a confusion depending on something there. Maybe that's one of their modern day issue as well. They have all the information at their fingertips and still don't know nothing. Anyhow, Erica Cedar says the story. Maybe I heard Bobsy Grange talking about these girls. I believe 2 of the girls are pregnant with twins. Yes, jump into that story real quick. All right, it's right here in front of me, and it says that Kingston, Jamaica, the police are investigating a number of cases. A number of cases. So, wifey sent this to me yesterday, while I was on the road, and you know, the first thing I thought to myself, I was like, yo, some man just sick stomach in a man. Some man just disgusting, you know. Like, and then I said to her after, before I jumped to conclusion, I hope that it gone bad already, but I hope that it was some youth in their age group, you know, them gonna try experimenting, try big people something, and end up pregnant. That would be more acceptable, but knowing our thing and how the thing go, I probably big man breed the little girl them. Anyhow, the police are investigating a number of cases involving pregnant 12-year-old girls. a number of cases involving pregnant 12-year-old girls. The Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment, and Sport, Olivia Grange, has revealed. She made the revelation on Thursday during her appearance before the Parliament's Standing Finance Committee to explain how her ministry's budget will be spent during the 2022-2023 fiscal year, which gets underway on April 1st. Specifically, Grange said that several 12-year-olds are pregnant and they are being provided with assistance by the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation at its various locations across the country. She divulged that several of the girls are also pregnant with twins. Your poor little body know what you do at 12 though. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
I want SouFLo.
Yeah, man, me there from what go on. Wait, to clear up your phone, because I can't hear you. You just. Your phone chop up and gone, brother. Can't hear a thing.
I said, the one that was Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
That's
a off topic now, but yeah.
Yeah.
Me see it.
Yeah, when you come on to eating, I have you. Man, must be careful or them. I have to train them you. No pay for people yard and nobody. Play for them here because people wicked.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
But here, why you see that Vegas and killer something there?
Yeah.
I'm not stay outside seeing, but yeah. I might take a second look. So stay tuned. All right.
Yeah, and it's so sad about the little girl who gets pregnant.
But brother, Olivia Grange says that it is several 12-year-olds that are pregnant, and several of them are pregnant with twins.
Sometimes I see it, same family member.
Yeah.
And it touches them, and nobody know want to talk.
And that me and Shakira did discuss yesterday, that sometime I offer some big married man we have in family right down the street there, and them we hold the secret, because said them a lot of the times they don't say who it is. Just so they can protect him. Enough of them man here tell these young girls say, say I can't call my name because it'll mash up my family and all these things. So she not call name, and he might tell her, say, me will help you take care of the baby and stuff. But guess what? She get left down the road and she alone are gonna raise the picnic there.
And
a lot of time they don't get no help from these men.
The little girl and wait. Well, I mean, some of the I'd rather friends from the parents of a car tell them youth,
Yeah.
Because you have to, I'm gonna have to tell you, especially in dark, not take no from nobody and the man after
Mm-hmm.
And it's very important for the parents them try to live a lifestyle that them can give them youth certain things.
True. But you know what?
They can't check my youth them with them.
Let me tell you something. I'm sure you know this stuff. I've seen good youths who come from good family just take up bad company and go astray, And them age there, you're very impressionable, and the approval from your peers is what you seek more than anything else, So if you're there on the wrong set of peers, you can easily be led astray. Young girls start take man because our friend them lose them virginity already, so she feel like she next in line, and them I encourage her to do it. And the first time she do it, she breed, and none of them not breed, she breed first, and these kind of things. So we see them something here all the time. You hear mama ball about how she try and how she give Kamisha everything and how she protect her and care for her and how you break my heart, Kamisha. I never know. That's true. It goes so. So sometimes, no matter where the parents do, my friend, the youth just decide, say, them I go experiment and try a thing, and these children doing big people stuff end up with big people consequences.
So young girl in Jamaica, see how you get tricked with cell phone.
Yes, man. Yeah.
And trick for car ride, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Pull up on them and wait for a special car where I play music in a car.
Mm-hmm.
Right down at Jamaica, see me.
Mm-hmm.
Special taxi.
True. True.
Taxi come and taxi empty and them spin around and go home.
Cause them a wait for the right one.
Yeah, man.
Them favorite one. So, boy. Here one. Let me run through that story real quick here, sir.
Yes, sir.
Manners. All right, so this is what she said. With Jamaica's age of consent being 16. Hold on, let me take this call real quick. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, fam. What going?
I don't really want to go off topic, and I want to be quick because we were running behind time. The person I called a while ago is mentioned Vegas and Bounty, and me love dancehall. Me a dancehall and reggae, right?
Yeah.
And you say you didn't want to lay off it. I was glad you wanted to lay off of it because when you see me bring it up and I ask you, that means you must know. Vegas is acting very emotional. He is an emotional creature, acting like a lady. The war is done. Let me tell you something. That song he came out with, not even spin barrel. I'm gonna give you Bounty last 3 was spin barrel, murderation, and target practice. Not even spin barrel, the song that he sung, don't come to. Target practice is on a higher level right now. They're on top tier, about 5 minutes. I don't know if you listen to it. And even when the song done, what Bounty was saying in the background, Vegas again, people channel strike and all of these things.
Some here, me. I heard, but I heard it from the person who he's warring with. So me don't know if I saw, but then I'm hearing it from you now too. Now here's this: you are telling me, say you're glad to me, I leave it alone, but you well invested, right?
Jesus. You're well invested in it too. But I don't want you to talk about him because I wouldn't want your channel to get strike now. Remember, you and him have something before in a SouFLo.
Yeah, but him not strike me. Vegas not strike me.
You sure about that?
I'm sure about that, man. If him didn't strike me, would have strike me a long time ago. Him not strike me. I'm sure about that.
Well, not tell them well invested in it for true. I love Bounty. I'm on him IG. I'm never know I saw him funny. Bounty is a very funny person. When I say funny, he wouldn't like me call him funny. I'm gonna say what? Funny? Well, I'll get mad. But let me say he's very jovial and he make me laugh throughout this whole thing.
See it.
Bounty is a Dan. We don't care if my gatekeeper. Everybody know how Bounty stay already. You expect certain things from Bounty. Vegas just too emotional. I call woman big pussy. As your mother, he might go on with too much and him too emotional. Yeah, and the hear him say yesterday. What man say that about it?
Wait there, your phone break up, God. Wait there, your phone break up, God. Catch it back. Fix the phone. Go to the phone.
No, I'm just saying I heard that with my own mouth. With my people saying, oh, he's obsessed about it. Yesterday, I hear him say so. On JA Radio Live, oh, say him and Bounty obsessed over each other. You're about to say obsessed over Vegas, but me hear Vegas I say is obsessed over Bounty. Yeah, I hear him with my own 2 ears, SouFLo, my own 2 ears. I couldn't believe. He's emotional. If you want to go into that topic, me, I got to run up and down in the comment and I go with big things. All right? So
all right, then. All right, then. Later.
Yeah.
She tell me that she glad to hear some me not follow it up, but she's very much following it up. There's an audience out there for it, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like I alienated those people because that's something we would have normally be all the way up into. But no, it's not working out. Anyway, but we run through this because we don't have much time. We probably have like 30 minutes left and about 3 different topics to cover this morning. We'll do that clash thing up on a whole different. Vegas are going good though. I'm not like I've been paying attention. Anyhow, so she said, okay, so she made the revelation on Thursday during her appearance before the Parliament's Standing Finance Committee to explain how the money is going to be spent 2023-2024 fiscal year, which starts April 1st. Specifically, Grange said several 12-year-olds are pregnant and are being provided with assistance by the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation at its various locations across the country. For those of you who are watching this and you are in Jamaica and you're seeking help, you can also, just like how you get online and look up everything else, get online and look up the Women's Center of Jamaica Foundation. Reach out to them. They might be able to help you in your situation as well. Or at various locations across the country. She divulged that several of the 12-year-olds are also pregnant with twins. With Jamaica's age of consent being 16, Grange stressed that the situation was a police matter at this age, at this stage, as it should be, as it should be. We, the Women's Center, have an arrangement where once a teenager gets pregnant, the center's program is activated. Grange outlined while stressing that law enforcement is notified in the process where the girl is underage. So it's not just a bunch of underage girls running to this entity for help. They involve the police as well. So police reports are made and the case is turned over to the police for investigation. If that young lady turns up to, say, a clinic or a hospital and it is reported to us, so we get reference from CISOCA, I call it CISOCA, or the Ministry of Health, and if it comes to our attention before it goes through those processes, we will also contact CISOCA, she said. She added that there's a network that ensures that it is reported because it's an offense, and also ensures that these young mothers, pregnant teenagers, are cared for through their pregnancy. You have to understand, say, it gone bad already, you know. We can't bring it back. So the next step is ensuring that they're cared for through the pregnancy. Nursing a 12-year-old, it don't sound like the best thing to do. And I saw somebody said earlier that abortion would be an option at this point. Aha. Let me say this. I said it yesterday to wife, and I say it again today. Be careful how I say it though. If that was my daughter at 12, I would be highly disappointed. If it was a youth that was her age, an age group, and it's too late for me to do abortion or to encourage an abortion, then I would just have to go help them and try steer them in the right direction. Because there's nothing you can do after that. If you find out too late, gone. But if it's a big man and it's my 12-year-old daughter, there's murder and then there's abortion. We're working with those two for that case. If it's a big grown man, I'm a 12-year-old picnic, we are work with them too. We are work with Dashway and we are work with Dashway. Yeah. Baby I get Dashway or Belly I get Dashway and me I try get him Dashway too. Straight up. I don't know what grown men see on little girls. Could you imagine? Some of these girls are probably like 11 and then them breed and then turn 12. You know what I'm saying? And we all know how women get pregnant. So if you imagine a grown-ass man doing things like those to a little 11, 12-year-old, somebody needs fed or something serious need to happen. It can't. But like I said before, we've seen these, and what I noticed that happens, the parents know who it is, and they stay quiet. Yes, the police report is made. Yes, investigations are going to be taking place, but they stay quiet. The girl starts to think, I'm a pick the father, I mean, I want the child have no father, and the father they are prison. I mean, I want to mess him up, so I can't pay child support, because if them lock him up, now him have a record, now him can't go work, and him can't pay child support. So that's how they start to think. And sometimes, if it's somebody who is prominent or somebody who is from a prominent family, the girl's own family will act like they don't know who it is. So police can't investigate all them want. Don't know who it is. One of our callers called in the other day and said him never know him father but him grew up on the same street as his father. Because as it turns out, which he learned after a move come foreign, that he was the side picnic for a married man, and it was on the same street. I mean, hey, what that's about your mommy? She breathes for the married man. The married man says, shh, but I gotta raise the baby though. Yeah, man, me help you, but you can't say nothing because it'll mash up my marriage, right? And she did that, and he's a product of that, right? And it wasn't until he grew up and left Jamaica and reached a foreign and figure out, say, or they told him, you know, so and so, are your father that, you know? He even said people used to always joke and say how much him look like that man there and something. And it turns out that it actually was his father for real. So they play those games. Yeah. And these ain't gonna go nowhere, but it's sad. I can't imagine 12-year-old. I have 15 and 16-year-old boys, and they don't know their head from their ass. So I don't know what a 12-year-old is doing with a baby. I know Dolly, you know, is a human being. Kataja Empress says murder will be the case that they gave me. Cinnamon Toast Cinnamon. Cinnamon Toast Cinnamon in the building. Big up yourself. Cinnamon Toast Cinnamon says, if it is a grown man, you will see me in jail because murder will be the case for me. I co-sign that. I wholeheartedly co-sign that. Gone are the days when time people actually protect them picnic like that. Most of them is, oops, all right, it happened. Yeah, I forgot. No. We used to think them did all kill we when me I grew up. So we never used to, I thought really that they could kill us. So we never did anything much out there. Live on the air with SouFLo, good morning.
SouFLo, me you talk about a little 12-year-old, them I have to call back.
Multiple.
What's going on in Jamaica?
Multiple.
What's going on in Jamaica?
Lawlessness and carelessness. Those two words should sum it up. Lawlessness and carelessness.
SouFLo, me have two kids. My son is going to be 21. My daughter is going to be 17.
Right.
And even though I'm going to be 21, I still worry about him because right now I'm in a college at the respiratory.
Right. Same thing.
And after I'm done respiratory, I'm one the anesthesiologist. I'm so proud of him saying I go to the doctorate. My daughter now, Lord help me. 16-year-old and her body a tick like a time bomb.
Oh gosh.
I said to her the other day, say, hey, Russia can use your body for bomb.
Oh gosh.
I said, SouFLo look a picnic come like you to send up my blood pressure.
She bad, she being bad.
Online, I try to find man to talk to.
Oh God.
And it's like 4 times I catch up on her with her behavior.
You Tifa, you take her phone and them something there?
SouFLo, me a big defender. Everything black. The only thing she can make call on her cell phone.
Okay.
Her laptop, everything black. 5 hours every day. If you need extended time, I will extend the time for your schoolwork. You're not allowed to use the laptop, period, unless it's schoolwork.
Kaitai Jai Empress says it's her hormones. It's not that she's being bad. It's that part of life, you know, that stage there of development. But may I say, I don't know yeah, man, cause I guess because I'm sure you're not raising her like all me know. You know, the people that were raised me, they had such level of fear in me as a youth that we really wasn't doing nothing because we did afraid. We actually really used to think them could have killed we.
Now that she gets older, it's like she mixed with some crowd at school that is not right because everybody's sexually active.
Right.
As a little child will come in and tell on herself. Brains not fast. Her brains are developed properly when I have her. A needle them use because I can't keep a child for long inside of me because my tummy is very small.
Right.
So it was uncomfortable. So I have her between 7 months to 8 months. And I'm have to induce labor upon both kids. I don't know what natural birth is.
So are you saying that she's not developed to her age group, like to her age?
Yeah, her brain slow, but for some reason she keep a real good grades. 80s, 90s, 100.
Our brain is
She used to struggle with schoolwork. I'm gonna put her on a program called IEP. And now she don't need it because she can hold her grades. I mean, it's a the same, oh, you can hold your grades. You need to focus.
Right.
Because her grades did a drop.
You have to reel her in, mommy, and stay close
Hey,
to
so
her.
flow.
Yeah.
My strict. You hear them say? Magnifying glass over them. Them
Yeah.
say, oh, mommy, you're so overprotective. Me so no lucky. Me
Be
say, me
that.
no know phone away for growing up. Me know my way. I'm old school. And me not drop nothing for please no pitney.
Be that.
I said to her the other day, let me tell you this. Sex now run away. It have always there when me dead gone, when you dead gone, it not run away because two things sex can bring is either a child or sexual transmitted disease. Choose one. That me said to her.
Yeah, because eventually you're gonna get one or both.
Yeah.
Why, raising kids, like I said before, man, you know what to we didn't get a manual with this. And you know, those who raised us didn't get a manual with it either. Parenting doesn't come with a manual. So we have to like reach out to each other and ask and then talk sometime, vent and all these things. It's work. Every good parent put in a whole lot of work and have a whole heap of headache. And only parents who don't care, them not really feel nothing. But if you're a good
So
parent,
flow. They're
your
single mother, you know.
stress level is high.
But them have them stepfather in them life. I'm married for 13 years now. My husband and 9 years since in there Canada. Because I miss sponsor him. And them don't know no other man but this man.
See,
And him try with them. But at the end of the day, keep in mind, they're not his kids. So he won't go to an extent.
right.
And I can't blame him. But him discipline them also. If them step out a bound, him call them and him sit down and him reason with them.
Okay.
But with me come like the mother and the father. Strict.
But so your daughter, let me ask you something. Your daughter now, she how the household stay for her? Like, is she able to speak her mind, or
Yes.
she's able to speak her mind freely?
Yes. Because when we catch up on her with one of the texts with one guy online, we realize a catfish. I call her, I said to her, I talk to you about this online thing, sharing your information with people. She said, I'm 16 and I'm in a school. I said, the first thing that's a red flag. Why is he not in school? Why do you want somebody that is not in school?
Yeah.
She said, I'ma look for school. I said, school no loss. I said to her, listen to me. Your conversation where you have online, you notice you have to talk to somebody older than you based on the conversation. Read between the lines. When somebody send you a message, you can read and see who you are talking to.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna make sure I send the person a message. So listen to me. You're not the type of person I want for my child. And I would appreciate it if you stop texting my child.
So it wasn't a 16-year-old.
No, because him asked her how old she is, and she said 16. Obviously, me not a man, but a man will tell you what you want to hear.
Right.
So in turn, I said him 16 also.
Okay.
But based on the texting, she starts falling for him and she has her boyfriend. I said, oh, somebody we know can be a boyfriend. That makes sense to you?
Why?
My heart for my kids, them, I'm not lie. And when it come on to them book work, them have a whole good grade. And when I see a grades a drop, I know something is wrong. Because me know where your grade's supposed to be. And both of my kids, then they're all about book.
Yeah.
So when I see our grades a drop, I say, hell no.
You take my phone and them something there?
So Flo, my son and my daughter growing up, even though my son is going to be 21, he can't stay on the phone too late. My daughter phone in my room beside my bedside table. As she come home from school, she hand me the phone. And I've been doing this for years.
And you have
In the
access
morning
to
when
you have
we
access
wake
to the
up,
phone.
you go to school, and me search your back to make sure everything good. You know, sneak out, nothing out of my house. You have on your uniform because you go to a Catholic school. I make sure I honor our phone every morning.
She'll be all right, man. You have to just stay up on top of her. She don't sound like she's too far out there. But me
So
know how the step
it's
on
like
top
she'd
of
a
part go.
drift,
Yeah.
I'm a catch her back.
Yeah. So you
Every
know
time she a drift, I am right there.
because you're
This
doing what you're
morning I
supposed to
said to
do.
her, the word of the day is focus.
Hmm. You're doing what you're
And you're not
supposed to
allowed
do.
to use your phone in school because anytime she text or do anything, guess what? Make it report from bit. How long she use the phone? If she make a call, if she add new contact, bit report to me and say, oh, she add somebody new. So may I track her like, oh Jesus, I track away.
You love her up?
Of course, I love my daughter.
No,
My kids,
no,
I tell
no,
her so she's
no.
beautiful.
Me not ask if you love her. Me ask if you love her up. Like me hug up my picnic them and kiss them up and them
Yeah,
something there. All me tell them me love
I'm
them about
always tell her, keep
500
this in
times per
mind.
day.
When the kids them a look and I say you're ugly, this, let me tell you something. You are beautiful. And I said to my son, you're handsome. And I said to them, son, no, my love in no world without end. Them say them no. I say, no, I'm not gonna get the benefits from my being a strict mom. When on the deck on the own and I go say, thank you, mommy. And I later see my son look for me and say, mommy, thank you because if it wasn't for you pushing us to know on timetable, to know how to multiply, divide, add, to know all these things, get up and read book every day, I wouldn't be getting my doctorate.
Saying, yeah. The lover part is very important though. Like hug her, hold her, tell her you love her. Um, that part there.
Even over the weekend, I'm gonna pick her up, pick her up on the road to do an X-ray on her foot because she stepped on a piece of ice
Yeah.
and she started have pain in her foot bottom. So them say, you know what, it look like a sprain, but them still have to check it out to make sure she's okay.
Mm-hmm.
But pick her up Friday as she walk up. I say, you know, see you pretty. You want to she a blush.
Saying just
She
random
start
compliment.
blush.
Yeah, man. You have to stay doing that. Cause you hear what? As a boy that had turned into a man, we can tell you this, right? We used to run down girl enough. So and we knew the ones that didn't get much like love up and compliments at home. You see, teenage girls that get enough love up and compliments at home, you couldn't tell them nothing at school or out a road that was gonna impress them so much that she wanted your number or she wanted a boyfriend or nothing. We always found out that the ones them that was quick to like she want to fling away her virginity and she want a boyfriend now and all these things, it was the girls from homes that wasn't getting a lot of love up. So
But
that
so
that
flow, me
very
never get no
important.
love up growing up in a live with my mother and my father. Get a whole heap of lick and bruise and mark on my foot from beating. I used to follow my sister. Me have like a bad breed sister. What she me love. She ever put me in a problem.
All
But
right,
I
so
can tell you this.
yeah.
I never want a boyfriend. I lose my virginity when I left school and I tell my kids this, me never get pregnant in a school. I wasn't the brightest, but guess what? Look at me now. I have my own business.
See.
And I said to my kids, make sure you head upon a body and be independent.
Hmm. Yeah,
But
man.
trick with them, sometimes I feel like my husband will say to me, say, boy, try to kind of ease up on them.
Make sure you love her up enough, man.
But
That
now I
that
stop love up my kids so far too much. I'm
all
tell
right.
them I go love them. I say if you even don't love me, I go love them until the day I die. I only can't take that way.
All right. Well, good luck, cause me need to me out here as teenagers too, so the struggle is really, really real. We know
Yo, them
already.
body thick.
Yeah. And the boy I picked them too. Me just do the same thing and take with two of my own them phone. I took their phone and I had their phone for like a month, and then we get them the phone back 1 week, and then foolishness start, and we just take it away again yesterday. So I can relate. We're out here actively doing this.
My girlfriend have a 14-year-old. She needs to have good grades. You know, she called me Friday and said to me, she have to go over the school, go meet principal and teachers. Him a hang out in the hallway. And she said, no, that's not my child. Him more quiet and him not like friend and company. And them I said, why you think him grades are drop? Him a get 30 and 40%. Him not come a class.
Hmm. That age.
And she said, when them say that, it's like a chip. Somebody lick her head.
Yeah. But
And she said she just start punish him.
it's that age though. It's that age. Certain things come with being a teenager. It's that age. Studying human development at school, me learn say when you hit certain age, teenage years, your friends' approval is more important to you than your parents' strict rules or even your parents' approval or your parents' anything. Them friends are who them look to more now. That peer acceptance is the most important thing to them right now at that age. And
when me used to go to school, all of my friends them sexually active. Me used to stand up front of them and hear them talk about them boyfriend. And sometimes them say, them just one to you. Me say, me alright. Me have two parents who have casket put on for me.
That's
If
something
me,
used to feel like they would have
so
killed me.
sometimes them in my dream. And me I say, them two poor people are picky, wicked. Oh, them in my dream, I watch me.
Right.
That's how bad my parents was. And me try to instill it with my kids and then send me too hard on them. I said, I'm not gonna try to be your best friend. I am your mom.
Yeah.
And I don't know no other way to grow you guys.
Real talk. Real talk.
My girlfriend said must adjust to them. I say, hell no.
Well, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. Even though it's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's a
work.
work.
It's a lot of work, but it's working. Not true?
Yep.
All
Every
right.
morning I try to give her the word of the day. And the word of the day is focus.
Stay on it. Stay on it.
Yeah.
All right.
I tell her this morning, so the only way I'm going to live for punishment if I see improvement. When I look on her report, what she get the other day, 100, 100, 100, 100, I say, you're back.
Yeah. She'll be all right, man, with your guidance.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for sharing here.
All right, no problem.
All right.
And you see the little boy will call you SouFLo? Call for your program? More adapt him.
Yo, it was like the man talk clear, not true, and he's very intelligent.
So,
I love when he called.
this little boy is so experienced and intelligent. In age, even the other day when he was talking about the Bible and Jesus, the black people need to know them history. That little boy have my attention 100%. He might educate me.
Yes. Yeah.
I love him and I hope he might listen. I love him.
Yeah. I'm encourage him to. I'm encourage. That's why I'm gonna try answer when him call because I know and whatever topic we talk about, him gonna have something to say. We have meaning to it. Yeah.
And that's also the full experience.
True.
When you see me, I have the experience. I'm a fool like a
True. But a new breed pick my friend. All right. Be sure him hear you. Big up yourself here.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, man.
All right. One more call. This will be our last call for the morning, though. All right. Live on the air with Sof. Okay. We'll go and listen. Live on the air with SouFLo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFLo.
Good morning, fam.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good morning, everyone. Listen, one of the members mentioned hormonal.
Do you have us on? Do you have us on speaker or Bluetooth or something?
No.
Okay. So you're not coming through clear.
All right. Suggestion. We start teaching our young teenagers how to masturbate, because when the hormones start kicking in teenage years, it is hard to handle, especially with that teenage brain and mindset. So whether it's the mothers teaching the daughters how to use sexual tools for self-gratification, and the fathers teaching the boys how to properly take care of their sexual needs. Because I have a feeling that's one of the things that was neglected in our rearing. That was never addressed. Those it's like an insanity when you start craving a sexual.
I'm not making out what you're saying. You're not coming through to us clear. I don't want to waste your time and words, and we're not hearing you properly. If you're gonna call
Are you
out,
hearing me better now?
Now I'm
I
hearing
took you off speaker.
But I asked you to do that a long time ago. You spent all that time and we didn't hear a thing you said.
Uh-oh.
I kept asking you, are you on speaker? Do you have us on Bluetooth? You need to take it off because we can't
I
hear
looked at the
you.
phone and then saw that the speaker was on
All right.
because I had it up to my ears.
All right. Wrap this up in a minute for me so I can.
Bottom line is
Yeah.
as we go through teenage development, hormones kick in.
Uh-huh.
Big factor
Uh-huh.
in why these teenagers are driven sexually. Somehow we probably need to teach them how to take care of their sexual urges when the hormones kick in and it turns into a madness for
Okay.
that sexual gratification. Just a thought.
Okay.
All right, talk to you later.
All right. Awesome. Talk to you later. So she was saying the same thing. She wasted. I'm not doing any more calls for now because I got two more topics. She wasted a lot of time saying some valuable stuff, but we couldn't hear her. Because listen, if you're calling in, make sure you're not on speaker and you're not on Bluetooth. We can't hear you. You're gonna sound like you're underwater, right? But what she's saying basically is the same thing Kaitai Jai Empress was saying through the whole talk. She's been saying it because I've been paying attention to the comment section, and she was talking about those hormones. I think she said something about how when she got her period at 14, she started humping on the edge of the couch or something like that. So those urges and those feelings. Now this is human. This is human stuff. It's an innate thing. It's not something that we think this is how we are built. This is how we are made. It is the same urge that allows us to go forward and procreate and replenish civilization or humankind as we know it. That's all we were made to do, really, right? And we add everything else to it. So it's a natural thing that happens. It's important to start talking to your children about that, as uncomfortable as it may be. It's important for you to start talking to them about it. And in some cases, might be important to start talking about it to them even earlier than you think. Because trust me, in a today world, stuff that you're trying to talk to a 12-year-old about, you probably should have talked to them about that from they were 7. Right. So that's it. We'll hold off on the calls for now. As we move forward through these other topics, right? So this teen pregnancy is a huge thing. Babies having babies. I see that as more poverty. I see that as more problems. I see that as nothing good, really. A grown man said to me back in the day, and in some other culture, the baby mother them are 10 and 11 and 12. I looked at him like he was a child molester, like he was a pedophile, because I don't care about no other culture. I'm talking about our culture. And there's no reason why a 12-year-old should be having a child. 12-year-old don't know anything about life yet. And they definitely don't have any skills that are going to make them great parents. It's going to be an uphill climb and something difficult. Not true? So I'm not encouraging none of that anyhow. But that's what's out there. The two other topics I wanted to talk about, which some of them might cut because it's not your cup of tea, but for those who are, shout out to Skeng. Skeng is a young dancehall artist that is a sensation kind of thing. He came on the scene, made a big scene. Most people were saying he wasn't going to go anywhere, but he went farther than most have gone. He recently just signed his record deal with Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj apparently started a new record company. Shout out to Urban Islands. They said Nicki Minaj is now the first female rapper to own a record label. She announced that career changing moment on Friday, and she confirmed that she now owns her own label and she has hired one of the industry's best A&Rs and has signed 4 new rising artists. The Trinidad born rapper also revealed that she signed 4 artists: Ghanaian artist Nona Fofi, Jamaican artist Skeng, Bronx rapper London Hill, and Rika Donna to her label. I don't know any of those people. The one I'm happy for is Skeng. I'm happy for Skeng because it's a dancehall thing. Well, Skeng don't really. Yes, it's a dancehall thing. I'm gonna say dancehall thing. I don't know if Beanie Man them and Bounty I gonna say a dancehall. They might call it trap instead of dancehall. And Bounty said, don't say trap dancehall because you can't trap dancehall. Dancehall nothing I know trap. And but it's the new wave for the new youth them. Seeing and he's doing big things. He got signed to Nicki Minaj. I saw him in Trinidad recently. Nicki Minaj was in Trinidad to do Carnival. And Skeng was there. And her and Skeng ended up doing more work, filming more videos for new songs and all these things. It's a good look. Caribbean Connect. You know, Nicki Minaj is known as the queen of rap. And she's very established, right? And her thing is to see a youth from Jamaica make it that far. I remember when Skeng got him little money, and one of the first things he did was buy his mommy a car. His mom's a school teacher in Jamaica, actually. And you wouldn't be able to tell by the lyrics them that he put out. But that's what it is. So a lot of people were saying, so you sing about kill people and pop mollies and all these things, and then you use the evil money buy your mother car. Well, I don't really look at it like that. Well, the way I look at it is like this. If him never buy mother a car, I wasn't going to do it. So she would have walked foot till she dead if it didn't have anything to do with me. So the fact that that youth is able to maneuver himself into a position of power in life, yeah, big up to him for that, and big up to Nicki Minaj for actually reaching out to our own. Nicki's done this before. She worked with Mavado before and Vibes Cartel before and other Jamaican artists. So and I think Nicki is an honorary Jamaican, even though she's a Trini. I think the Jamaican crowd claims her. She recently did a remix and she had Pampute on it along with others. So she's very entrenched in dancehall music as well. So big up to her for that, for looking out for Skeng and taking him on as an artist on her label. Let's just put it this way. Skeng is now in the money. I just saw a picture of him chilling at some backstage event. Him, Nicki Minaj, Lil Wayne. You know, he's made it. He's made it. And it's good to see that part. So moving right along. Peanut Dread, the last one for the morning. Peanut Dread had a conversation with the Prime Minister. Y'all know who Peanut Dread is, right? Something about this conversation with the Prime Minister just bothered me, but I'll let you see it for yourself, right? One thing I know about the Right Honorable Andrew Holness is this. He's smarter than the other politicians that have held that position that he's in now. He knows how to use what's current, like if them have a song about clocks and a clocks around the place, if them have a song about bro God and him end up being honorary bro God.
Black out like I mean drop on a bridge and the bike drop on my leg bone and burst it. Van take me up and carry me back to university and immediately emergency, right? But the doctor say the bone crack up and by him take out the splinter them, the bone and the fall from one another, right? Severe broke foot, right? Out of bad comfort good, because go to the observer right now. As some say me get to make this like a one room, friend, right? And when me block it up and everything, upon cardboard me there now, me get my own page now and have my own little account. And so me couldn't be able to start expand, you understand? I wouldn't mind get some tile, cement, the plumbing work, the electrical work to go on. I wouldn't mind get little support with them there now. See there, a long way to go. So I saw me send out, and say, Mr. Holness, well, respect you, man. They are not me into a situation where me need the attention, man. So, my place burnt down 2 times and I really not have no comfort. So if you can assist, man, I was grateful, right?
How are you this morning?
Not too bad, brother. Give thanks, man.
How did your surgery go?
Yes, man. Right now, I talk about Thursday here tomorrow to make the doctor them inspect it.
Now, I saw your appeal. Said I should reach out to you and give you some assistance.
You don't know I'm grateful, man. Sure, man. I pray for thee, man. Man. Keep strong and stay strong, my brother.
Always, always.
Health is well, dear, my friend.
Look here, I take it serious, boss. And I encourage all Jamaicans to take their health very seriously.
Right.
Yeah, you can't let stress and difficult times get you down. But listen to me now. I use one of your phrases, Radam.
Yes.
And you said to me, I heard you on social media, you said, Prime Minister, you see, like how you use radar, you should come and give me a little thing. And I say, it's true, you know. Our creatives are so ingenious. The term that you have come up with communicates exactly what I wanted to communicate to those persons who are involved in crime. The government is going to put harsher penalties on you as a deterrent. Now, that is the essence of Radam.
Mr. President, when you say it and how you say it, you don't know me laughing up. No, you have to laugh when you don't hear me. But I want to right?
But listen, you are a very creative person. I want to enlist your support in talking to some of our young men in particular who are being drawn into a life of crime and deviance. I have seen some of your stuff where you have explained your own life story and things that have happened to you. And I want to encourage you to use the audience that you have captured by your unique ways of expressing things to direct them in the right path.
You don't know me, brother, already, because right now the amount of calls you get from England, America, Canada, say, Dread, me never rob and kill, you know. I want to listen to you, me couldn't do it again. And I said, that's good, my brethren, man. Whoever hears to hear, let them hear. And whoever has to see, let them see. But some still hear the truth and know the truth and stick their neck and hard their act against it. And woe be unto them, you know.
Woe be unto them. Yes. But you keep talking positive. You know, make sure that what you are expressing is fit for everyone to consume. Make sure that you are giving always a positive message and that you are taking care of your health because ultimately that is your wealth. I saw the situation of your housing as well, and we're going to make some arrangements to assist.
My brother.
All right, Osborne, a.k.a. Peanut Dread.
Man, to hear your voice, your king, man, and your attention here.
All right, bless.
Good.
PM, I appreciate yes, man, towards the attention towards I little bit in here. Because we really need some comfort, you know, seeing king. Yeah. And I pray for the, the Rastafari guide and keep saying.
Mega end this I'm gonna end this video right here so wifey could go to the gym and do her thing and thing. But let me say this, right? I'm about to listen, hold on. You will be my last call for the morning. After this, I'm gonna end the show.
Listen.
Yeah, talk to him.
It's true when you say it is right here. The first thing you say is no. There is something more that. It triggered me too when I heard him say, my brother, my brethren. You know, I have to say call. I'm like, you couldn't get me to call Andrew brethren. It reminds me of every time, Trump used, Black Americans as tools. Come up on stage and talk about the former president and how he's done so much for Black people. It reminds me of that. It's
a political pawn situation. It's a political pawn thing. Peanut Dread need help, right? And it's a double-edged sword because I don't want to condemn it because I know he needs help and he's gonna get the help that he needs. But look at the means, right? He had to be used as a political part. Andrew know where I do. Andrew knows he did it with Clark's, right?
Yeah.
Him do it with Clark's and then him
do it with Ding Dong.
Him do it with Ding Dong. Him do it the other day with this what them name again? From Mobile where there was around Squash. And him say, Bro God. He actually made a song that said, where you call my closest friend them, Bro God, right? And then, of course, he used that until he became the right honorable or the honorable Bro God. That's why they started calling him Bro God for a while. That and it's like him know how to find what's popping, what's hot, what's trending, and then attach him thing to it.
You see, when you're a person who studies political science and you study alongside psychology, you know what weapons, psychological tools to use against the people. You know how to manipulate them and how to lure them of all ages. Because this not pull younger people who's on social media to say, oh, I'm just cool. We're sing with the clocks in a row, God. I'm not talk to Jared Neumann, talk to these other people. He's hip, he's with the times.
Right.
It's another way of kind of pulling people towards him. I just think it's when he was telling the man,
right,
keep on, sending a positive message. That's not what I heard. All I heard was womp 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 womp. Keep on being used by the political master. Womp 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 womp. That's all me here.
Oh, I saw.
He should really help him. If he wants to help him, what he should do, thank him for having a positive message, but also say, hey, let's set up a GoFundMe. Let's set up some sort of fund. On behalf of you, I want to set up a Peanut Man fund, Peanut Dread fund for all people who are going through similar stuff that you're going through.
Do something significant.
Using him.
Yeah. But you know what? Perfect time to announce this as we end this video. I got up early this morning and put together this material, and I'll be putting it out on the channel soon. So for those of you who don't know, the Prime Minister of Jamaica was invited to Privy Council by the Queen before the Queen passed, right? And this material I just put together for you, it will explain his position at Privy Council in the UK and how it's going to affect Jamaica as far as reparations go, as far as Jamaica getting rid of the monarchy as the head of state, and as far as just a bunch of something. So I want you to stay tuned for that one. I took painstakingly broke it down for you. You will understand. That's why I have a different view of the Right Honorable Andrew Holness. He is slick. He is real slick, and this is a big game. But we here to talk. So stay tuned for that. When you see this material, it's about 35-40 minutes long. But listen to it good when we put it out later today, and then y'all will see. All right, big up yourself here.
All right, and big up to the caller before. Yes, thank you.
All right. All right. All right, my audience. So here what? One love to each and everybody tuning in. Let's leave it here for this morning. Manners and respect. Have a wonderful day. Stay positive, and God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow right here on Morning Thoughts, if God spare my life. All right. I'm out. Peace.